Hello. Hi. Welcome to I think probably gonna be the last what do you call it? Game design document stream here. As you can see, these are the last two sections here that we need to finish. Now, for the enemies and bosses section, honestly, I feel like the enemies section is going to be sort of completed when we are drafting the character cards, because I don't think enemies really need to have sort of well, I guess that leaves an interesting point. Maybe we do need enemies at this particular time, because if you think about it, the way that I have the game set up is that, or I guess what I am thinking of doing for my game is that we have different zones. Like so if we go up to, where is it? It's not there. It is in the game world. Now, basically, the axe is what I have for the setup for how the game is gonna work and whatnot. And so what I am thinking about is, okay, I'm thinking about the world and how, okay, you're gonna like enter the forest. You're gonna have to go deeper into the forest. So what I'm thinking for the different acts is that there'll be different sections of the forest, and that'll house different enemies and different bosses. So like each act is a different section that is deeper and deeper into the woods. Now that leaves up a question of, I guess, for me to figure out later is what are we gonna call these sections? Like what are we gonna name the parts of the forest? Obviously, we have the ending, which is the Witch's Manor. There could be a specific name for where that Witch's Manor is. Like, I don't know how you would name. How do you name sections of a forest? That's a question we can ask ourselves and figure out later in time, because that's more, I guess, story driven and not our focus right now. Our focus is enemies and bosses. So when we think about what I think I want to do is what we can do here. So we can leave that there, and then we can make a, oh no, we can't. I wanted to make a numbered list. Wasn't having it. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I think that works. So I guess you could have, let me do this. Act 1 boss. So let me make these bold. So Act 1 enemies. That's not how you spell enemies, you silly illiterate cat. Man, it's my spelling. All right, why did I delete that? Enemies and bosses. Act 2 enemies and bosses. Oh look, when did Word start getting what do you call it? Start getting like thinking of, yeah, like that. When did Word start predicting when you were going to start writing? Is that a thing that they added at some point in time? That seems new to me. Act, what is this? Act 4? That's like that, yeah. I think I said that the last time I wrote that. And Act 5, enemies and bosses. Now, we ask ourselves, so here's what I'm thinking. This is like this, or like Act 1. I'm gonna put this next to Act 1. We know that Act 5 is the Witch's Manor. I just want to put this here for reference for myself, just so I know what kind of enemies we're thinking about. So this would be like woods entrance. Yeah, I don't know. Also, it's probably gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be a very long stream today because I got other things I need / want to do. Guess it's like a combination of both of those, like laundry calls. But that's besides the point. I just want to let you know it'll be a short one. It's not going to be a 2-hour stream. It might be, could be maybe 30 minutes to an hour, possibly, is what I'm thinking right now, depending on how well my brain power is working out for me. So, as you can see here, woods entrance. What would you want to have for enemy? So, okay, this is what I was thinking. This was the one particular section that I thought about before starting stream. Most of the other ones I didn't really. I thought, Act 4, I thought of a boss possibly for that. Obviously, we know that Act 5, the boss is the witch herself. But for this particular, like the woods entrance, like when you first enter the forest in the first act, it's gonna be against the woodland creatures that our good old witch antagonist has I don't know what she did, but she made them under her rule, maybe mind control them or whatever. So what do we want for, what would be a good boss, like good boss character that maybe would tie into the story? What would that be? See, this is what I want to think here is what minions do witches control? Oh, hello. That's what are witches minions? Familiars. Oh, that's right. How many familiars can a witch have? Oh wait, that's right. We can like ooh. Maybe we look at witches familiars. Different types of witch familiars. I know an owl's one. Familiar spirits were most commonly small animals such as cats, rats, dogs, ferrets, birds, frogs, toads, and hares. There are also cases of wasps, butterflies, as well as pigs, sheep, and horses. Interesting. Very, very interesting. This is some very, very interesting research we have here. What would you find at a woods entrance out of these? Maybe like butterfly. I think butterflies out. Wasps? That seems pretty rare though. It seems pretty weird for a witch familiar in my opinion. That's just the good old judgmental cat's opinion here. I mean, nobody likes wasps. They sting you. They burn you. Or what is this? A wasp on fire? No. They sting you and they hurt. And they're evil. They don't produce honey. They're no bumblebees. They're fake. Fake as can be. And they hurt my skin. So it's like between rats or birds? It's like rats, birds. No, I'm kind of feeling like maybe we could do a raven for the first boss. That's what I'm thinking. So, why you do this to me? So, what I'm thinking is for each of these, that should do what I want it to do. That spacing just seems weird, but whatever. We'll work with it. I don't like it. But then it moves it there. Undo. Okay, we'll leave it there. We will leave it there. That's just what we want. 3, 4, and 5. So the 5th one will always be the boss. So Raven boss, name to be determined. Can we get like, I don't know, I'm not good with coming up with names. I feel like that's one hard part of game design, I think, is like, in my opinion, just because of... Oh, hello, bot. Hi, how you doing? Good to see ya. No, I do not want your paid nonsense. Be gone. You know, I thought, oh wait, where's there we go. That button. Wonderful. Banish to the shadows of the Lost Souls woods. Dare disturb. I'm surprised none of the bots I have auto did that. Maybe there's some tweaking that needs to be done somewhere. Oh, okay. Right, back on track. What I was saying before we were interrupted so rudely by a bot is the fact that we have, or the idea of coming up with names for things, like, I think generating parts of your story or generating your characters is a very, I don't know, like a difficult thing to do. Like, it's just, it requires I guess a lot of creativity, and I know I'm not particularly good with my skill set for game design of coming up with certain things. I mean, my writing's just not, I don't have, like, I guess creative right. See, I can say that, but I also can't say that because I took creative writing for games in school, and I also took a creative writing class earlier in high school, so it's just, I don't know. It's just, sometimes, I feel like generating names, it's just difficult for me. Which is why I typically use, like, random generator name things for certain things. I guess that's the other thing you can do. I think that's like the one tip I saw was you can look at let's say like a bottle, look at words on the bottle and then try and come up with a name. Maybe we can do that right now, because as I speak, I have picked up a bottle that I have left on my desk. Also, I need to, not hide from the camera behind my microphone. That would be swell. Right. So, what are we gonna name this so-called raven. High fructose corn syrup raven? I don't know. What will be like a bird name? What are bird names? Like pet bird name. Bird names. What would this witch name one of its familiars? Angel. Cute bird names. Well, that's the first thing that popped up on Google. Mr. Beaks? Mr. Beaks the Raven. Okay, I'm actually gonna look at this and see if I see any I like, because boy bird names. Arthur, Bob, Bruno, Charlie, Chip, Dale. Who names their bird Dwight? Yeah, Dwight the parrot. That's it's kind of gonna yell at you with some office line. Just you name a parrot Dwight, you teach it office lines that Dwight has. Then you can call your parrot Dwight. George, Jack, Max, Polly. Polly the parrot. Polly want a cracker? Pete and Sheldon. Girl bird names. These are very interesting names we got going on here. Girl bird names: Becky, Betty, Carrie, Coco, Edith, Ethel. Shows you how much I know about girls' names. Karen, Lucy, Mabus, Phoebe, Polly. Oh, you can name. Okay, I didn't know that. There can be 2 names for Polly. Stella, Tori. Do I like any of these? If I think Raven, are we thinking male Raven? Or are we thinking female Raven? You know, I'm thinking male Raven right now. Do I like any of these names? I don't like any of those, to be honest. Cute bird names. Your bird is too cute, so you need an adorable name to make. How is Mr. Beaks? Mr. Beaks sounds sinister to me. Like, I like the, okay, so we're gonna list some names here. Name to be determined. TBT. Mr. Beaks. Mr. Beaks the Raven. Mr. Beaks. Cute bird names: Angel, Birdie, Buddy, Chicky, Feathers, Hootie. Yeah, Mr. Beaks, Pipsqueak. Cool bird names. If your bird's got a tough, badass personality, any of these cool names will be perfect. Will be debatable. Ace, Apollo, Blaze, Comet, Denali, Eagle Eye, Hedwig. Well, going straight for that. I don't even know what this is. Peregrine? Phoenix, Rocky, Spike. Okay, cartoon bird names: Birdie, Blue, Daffy, Daisy, Diabu, Diabu the Raven, Diabu. Donald, Igo, Flit, Jewel, Kevin, Nigel, Scuttle, Sweet Pea, Toucan, Sam, Tuka, Tweety, Zazu. Okay, that's this. Then it's like bird Pokemon names. We're gonna skip that. We're not We're not doing any of those. Was this blue bird names? How about black bird names? I mean, bluebell, blueberry. Yeah, these are all blue. No. Who names a green bird avocado? There's some questionable things going on here with some of these bird names I'm seeing. Gumby. I mean, kiwi I could see for a green bird. Like kiwi, pistachio, or pickles? Yeah. Avocado? Who names their bird avocado? Yellow bird, banana. Big bird. Oh, man. Funny bird names. Chick Jagger, Jack Sparrow, Jimmy Talon, Cayenne Nest, Ladybird, Larry Bird, Marty what? Marty McFly. Wait, what is this? Back to the Future. Weird bird names. Banjo, Bubba, Ego, Lossy, Nutella. What? Some bizarre. So, Mr. Beaks or Diabo? You know, honestly, I'm feeling Diabo. I don't know. Wind guided, wind struck. Diabo, the four wind raven. What's a four wind? Like that makes sense. Four wind? Four wind. A wind that blows a vessel forward on her course. Yep. Close enough. Close enough. So, Diabo, the four wind raven. And with that being said, I have accidentally clicked my crying toggle. I don't know what's happening anymore. Names. Diabo the Raven hit my button. I couldn't catch him. He got away. My little cat paws. My very, very little tiny cat feet can't paw anything. Oh, I can't believe I accidentally pushed that button. Oh no. No. What do we do here? What if we make that forest entrance a bunch of bird enemies? You know. Well, witches and kittens. Ooh. No. It makes sense. It makes sense to me. Okay. Yeah, now I'm gonna keep that idea to myself, and that's something we can talk about when we discuss making various cards. That is an interesting thing we got going on. I just realized I don't have any water with me. It's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. La-di-da. What am I doing? Oh, right. We're just gonna look up types of birds you would find in woods. Types of birds you find in woods. A pigeon? Isn't like a pigeon something you would you'd find more in a city? And not like, I feel like pigeons are these annoying little creatures or birds that you find in cities. I guess it depends where you go, but since a pigeon, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's a wood. It doesn't fit in the wood. Like it do pigeons? Where are pigeons? pigeons most commonly found. Really? Very interesting theory you got going on. You know, you're right. They might be little mechanical birds flying around, flapping around, spying on all of us, seeing what we're doing, where we're going. But no. Silly you individual. Now, why are there so many pigeons? It doesn't answer. Where are pigeons most commonly found? Farmyards, grain elevators, feed mills, parks, city buildings, bridges, and other structures. Interesting. Very interesting. But no, I don't think pigeons fit in there. I think... Oh, let's see. I think... Yeah... Oh, right. We're gonna look at birds and woods. A woodpecker. A woodpecker. I'm gonna need to look at images of birds to see what kind I would want. So maybe a woodpecker. What else? What's a wood thrush? Thrush. Oh man, there's so many woodland birds that are edge. What does edge sensitive mean? Interesting. Department of Natural Resources. Think on the... What is edge sensitive? What does edge sensitive birds mean? What are edge sensitive birds? What's an edge species? What? Oh, it doesn't mean edge habitat. Oh, I think that might be perfect for what I want. The implications to habitat edges. Tell me, what is this about? For decades, researchers have categorized species as edge-loving or edge-avoiding, but recent studies show that inconsistencies in responses have called these labels into question. It doesn't tell me what it is, though. The open spots and edges provide places for species to thrive where there is more light and vegetation. Oh yes, this might tell me what an edge species is. It just might. Very interesting. Very interesting. Nope, that is the same academic article. Whatever, we're gonna use woodland birds here that it's suggesting. So I'm just gonna write these down and I'm gonna go look at pictures and then choose. Broad-winged hawks. Oh wait, that's not. That's an edge species. I want woodland creatures. Wood throat. Yellow. Yellow-throated Viero. Ovenbird. What the heck is an ovenbird? American redstart. Very... American redstart. What are you naming? Color hooded warblers. What's a warbler? Huh. Very, very interesting. Okay. Is now image Google time. Image Google time. Let's see, what else do we got going on here? If applicable, no. So what's a wood thrush? Images. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Okay. This is going to be the picture tab, a collection thing I got going on. Although I like that website says not secure. The images. It's like a light brown bird with some white spots. Now, copy image. Wait, I can paste this in here, right? Yeah, there we go. That right there. This right here, this delicious looking bird. I know, I catch them in my free time. Is a wood thrush. Good old reference image. Can I make it smaller? Not quite big. Quite large. Smaller. So I think out of these, I don't know, maybe we could have all of them. But so this is a, what the heck? Where did my one go? Wood thrush. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. So then we control X this, control V it there. We backspace this. And get rid of this right here. Control X, Control V. So, on to the next bird. On to the next bird for what we want. So, yellow. There's a yellow-throated warbler. Oh, that's a pretty cool looking bird. Oh, about birds. You know, have I ever been bird? I think I've been like bird watching once around the area that I am in. Like, what do you call them? Nature reserves? There's like a nature reserve in another town. Well, actually, there's like, there's like two. I think there's like two around me. So a yellow-throated Viero. So I guess what's because a yellow-throated warbler. Oh, it's very interesting that there's so many different like birds that all look different. But where do they live? Yellow-throated warblers are small, well-proportioned birds with small pointed bills. Where do you find them? What's their habitat? Where's the Wikipedia? I guess we can go to this. Allaboutbirds.org. Get this out of here. Typically forages high in the canopy where it hops along branches, but sometimes forages on the ground during migration. Interesting. Very interesting. Adults have bright yellow, blah blah blah. I mean, it's interesting, but I don't know if I'd use it as one of my birds that I would want to use. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. Who knows? What else? What else do we have here? I feel like I should pull this so I'm facing. Well, I guess this is fine. Like right here. This is still fine. Oven. What the fuck? What is an oven bird? I've never heard of an oven bird. It's like a chicken or a turkey. You throw it in the oven, right? Apparently, well, let's. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I feel about that one. I'd rather have a different bird, if I'm being quite frank. Let me copy this image again. This, my friends, is an oven bird. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling oven bird. It's, to me, I mean, all birds are different, but I don't know. This just feels like your common friendly bird. Doesn't feel right. We will look at the American redstart. American flag. American redstart. Why is there birds of two different colors? E-bird. Is that a site for bird dating? Adult male. A medium-sized warbler. The female and male are different. Medium-sized warbler with relatively wide flat bill and fairly long expressive tail. Adult males are mostly black with bright orange patches on the sides, wings, and tails. The female is gray with an olive back. Very interesting. The immature male doesn't have its color yet. There are some things. Honestly, you could have two different what do you call it? Like enemies out of this, just because you have that's the adult American redstart. Very interesting. Very interesting. We're learning things about birds today, apparently. We're gonna be, you know what I feel like is gonna happen? This is a male. And 4 American red start female. Copy image, paste image, and that is the female American red. Like they're totally. That's very interesting. I guess that goes. Like if we think about, let's think about this. It's sort of like Pokemon. And its Pokemon species, where you have a bunch of different. Excuse me. Can you be facing the right way? Thank you. Where you have a bunch of different species, like if you look at, I think it's Pikachu. Like Pikachu specifically, you have like the tail is right. I think it's the female. The female has a heart-shaped tail, where like the normal male Pikachu has just like a straightened tail. And does that carry over to its evolution? I think it does, but I don't know. I haven't played that Pokemon in a while. Okay. Can I just search on this website for like birds? Ah, that kind of looks like a boring bird. Yo, this website is cool. I'm gonna be honest. Nesting at ground behavior, ground forager. No, it's very interesting to me. Never did I think in game design I would go to a bird website to look at bird pictures. I don't like the Vieri, to be honest. It's not particularly wow, what is with my particularly words are being weird today. Very, very weird. I don't know why. Well, that person. It's long gone. Okay, hooded. What's a hooded? I guess we can look at more warblers. Hooded warbler. Allaboutbirds.org is the website I'm using if you're curious. Ooh. What's an adult female? That's not immature. Okay, it's a little more. So I think the difference. I don't know what's the real difference. Oh man, it just seems like the adult male is very. Ooh, we can listen. Hold on. I'm gonna turn this off and click this. It's very interesting and hard to tell. Oh my god. I can't believe. Right. Sorry, that was. Oh no, wait a minute. Shoot. Vitamin water. Tasty. I wanted to use the hooded warbler because it's a cool looking bird. A lot of birds seem to have yellow on them for some reason. I don't know why. But let's capitalize like we're supposed to in English. Male. Oh wait, this would be 6. That becomes 7. Oh, the pains. That right there, my friends, is a hooded warbler, as they say. So the only difference between the male and female of this particular bird, is, from what I'm seeing here, is that like this part, like the face part of where the bird is a little bit like thin. Like the immature one is more yellow of the female, where like an adult female, like this is more combined. There's like more yellow fur around here. Like it's less black fur essentially. As to why? I don't know. Guess it's just how nature decided it'd be. Yes, reference images are my friend. So what do we got going on here? Right. I guess we just get a reference. Are there different types of ravens? What do you mean there's different types of ravens? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Right? It makes sense. In a way. I mean, we'll just go with the common raven, like. The common raven is a large, all-black passerine bird. What's a passerine bird? What does this word mean? I don't even know what that word means. We're on a learning trend today. Passerine, relating to or denoting birds of large order distinguished by feet that are adapted for perching, including all songbirds. A perching bird, okay. It is most widely distributed of all corvid. Okay, copy image. Enough reading. We get it. It's a raven. It is a alt text. Can I not have alt text? Mark as decorative. Get this out of here. Whatever. I guess it's only when you like hover over it or something. Okay. I don't know. I like, so obviously the Raven's the boss. I like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I used the wood thrush here. I think we go with these. These seem much more appealing to the eye. They look visually different than every, like, this what I'm going for is I want to go for enemies that are visually different from each other. So that right there, if applicable, what kind of, so that's what we're thinking about. If applicable, what kind of enemies the players face? Well, in the first part, they'll be facing bird AI, I guess. I don't know. I'm thinking This just gives me an idea. Oh my god, the feature creep is real. It really is real. Like, I keep thinking of adding more things. It's not even what do you call it? I don't know, it's just not even, I haven't finished the first freaking act design for enemies. Wait, what do I want to do? Here we go. I'm gonna go here, Control C. Well, bam. Allaboutbirds.org. This. Why are you trying to? That's a hyperlink. Hyperlink it. What a dumb thing. Isn't this supposed to hyperlink somewhere? Like, do you not link? There we go. Thank you. Now if I Control X this and then Control V it. Oh wait, no, it's being dumb. Okay, now it's all good. I have ideas. That's the only reason I put that there. Right. So, Woods Entrance. We're gonna call this Woods Edge, or yeah, because all of those birds, all these birds that I looked at are according to when I googled what birds live in woods, or quote unquote edge habitat birds. So it's all fine and dandy. All fine and dandy. Right, on to the next one. Guess what other animals do we find? I guess, no, that's right. We were doing which familiars? Are there different kinds of rabbits? Rabbits could be next. That'd be interesting. So I think I know what I want for enemies in this act will be cats, because obviously witches, when you think of a witch, the first familiar you think of is of course me, right? Now you think of cats. Cats is like your Halloween cat. That's what you usually think of at that point. So the other thing, so I think this is going to be hares, and then honestly, looking at this could be frogs and toads. So that's Wood's Edge. I guess what are the different parts of woods called? What are the parts of woods called? We do not know. What are the different generations? No, different parts of woods called in which? Wow. Oh boy. You know, this is why sometimes Googling a question doesn't work out. I Googled what are different parts of woods called, and what does it do? It shows me a log. Like an actual log from a chopped tree, and it's like, this is the pieces of it. Let's look at this image. What is it doing? Just because. wood as a material. I'm being trolled. Being trolled by my own question because of my own negligent? No, that's not the word. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Negligence? No, it's not negligence. Stupidity? Maybe. Phrasing? I don't think it's I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. My own something. Some word. Probably stupidity at this point. I guess the better question is we can go with what are the different parts of a forest called? Oh, that's going vertical though. What are the different horizontal parts? Yeah. Horizontal parts of a forest called, yeah, that's Googling. Trees have crowns of different types. Yeah, what is the name of horizontal layers in the forest? Crown? Understories? What's an understory? What is an understory? A layer of vegetation beneath the main canopy of a forest. Forest floor. Understory. So it's like trees that are not the tallest trees. So I don't think that's what I want. I don't know what to do here for like naming stuff. Well, actually, so this is gonna be some lake name or lake / pond name for sure. It's gonna be the deep lost souls woods. So this part's deep lost souls woods. This is gonna be some lake within our woods, and then I don't know, like this is the woods edge. What comes out? Like it's like you go woods edge, you go in a little bit. I don't know how much you'd go in. Oh my gosh, sorry for yawning. Why am I tired all of a sudden? What did I do? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. Understory vegetation. Lost woods. I guess you could just say lost woods. What is a less dense part of a forest called? That I think is the question we want to answer here. I should honestly sit up more. let me drag this over here. What is a deep? No. What is the part of a forest called after the edge. Oh, lost souls, woodland edge. Well, wait, that doesn't make sense. Woodland edge. Yeah, so that's what that will be. As for this, it's very difficult to decide what I want to call this. Oh, woodland edge or forest edge is a transition zone. Each tone from a woodland area to a field or other open space. Glades are often grassy meadows under the canopy of... maybe we could call it that, but I don't know how that... Why parts? Overstory, understory, shrub, forb, litter. What are the 7 layers of the forest? The canopy layer, subcanopy, shrub... What are we... Blah. Aquatic layer. Oh boy. Glade, interesting. Oh, maybe we could do that instead, where we... that doesn't make sense, though. A glade doesn't make sense. What's a clearing? Glades are often grassy meadows under... Glade. A glade... no, we're gonna call it a glade. It makes sense. Looking at this picture... Like, if I do copy image, and then I paste the image right here, like that's a glade right there. This right here is a glade. So I think, yeah. Lost Souls Woods Glade. Cool. You can call this dense. Actually, no, deep does mean dense in a sense when you're talking about trees, I would think. Okay. Now, I wonder if there's a website that's called All About Hairs. One. Different types of hairs that live in woods. Wildlifeinformer.com seems like a good website to go to. Figure out lots of interesting things. Excuse me, video. Snowshoe hair. Nope. Arctic hair? Nope. Alaskan hair? Nope. Mountain hair? We're not in the mountain. Scrub hair. What's a scrub hair? Scrub hairs have gristly gray fur. On grasslands. UN hair. Man, there's a lot of rabbits in here that are not very particular to woods. Do hares live in forests? Snowshoe hares are found in woods where dense thickets and underbrush provide food and protection. Okay, well. Snowshoe hare. Even. Now, like all white or. That's interesting. Honestly, I think snowshoe hare, like a brown snowshoe hare, is like the most common rabbit or hare I've seen. Snowshoe hare. Oh. Let me read that. Trying to. Yeah, no. See, that's why I wanted to get rid of that. Make this nice and small. My reference image 2. What do we got? What is this? Different. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with different types of hares. Different types of forest hares. Oh, I wish there was an allabouthares.org. That'd be helpful. I mean, I guess technically, because it's under the witch's command, like, I'm gonna go. Why is it when I Google different types of forest hare, it goes snowshoe hare, Wikipedia? The snowshoe hare, Lepus americanus. I wonder where it's found based off of that Latin name. Also called the varying hare or snowshoe rabbit, is a species hare found in North America. It has the name snowshoe hare because of the large size of its hind feet. For camouflage, its fur turns white in the winter and a rusty brown in the summer. It's funny. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. A major predator of the snowshoe hare is the Canada lynx. Wow. Very interesting. Look at more hare and jackrabbits. Difference from rabbits. Hares are generally larger than rabbits with longer ears. We're learning about animals today. Oh man, that's a lot. Arctic hare, mountain hare. Honestly, what's a black jackrabbit? That's a very specific location for a jackrabbit. Like, very, very specific. Images. Black-tailed jackrabbit. White Sands National Park. Interesting, but that's not a black jackrabbit. This is a black jackrabbit. Copy image. I'm gonna do black jackrabbit. Black jackrabbit. It's not a rabbit, it's a hare. Excuse me, I copied my image. Copy image. Paste image. Apparently, the image is invisible. Doesn't do it justice. Oh. Guess we're gonna go with this image from Wikipedia. I mean, I guess I can combine hares and rabbits as one thing, but this might be different though. Is it different? I think it really might be different. If I look at black, maybe. What is vulnerable? They're a vulnerable species. In case you were wondering. In case you were wondering. Right, back to our list. Desert hare. What is a broom hare? Spain. UN hare. Medium size. Interesting. This one looks cool. It's a very specific region. Obviously, we can play around a little with, like in game design, you can make things. I feel like this goes along with writing. It's the or like movies. No, I think this goes with movies and video games. Is you can get away with some things because you can use what this thing is called suspension of disbelief, which is like, oh, well, this doesn't make sense at all, but in the context of the movie, it would make sense, and you know, you go from there. Like, even if it doesn't belong, it would fit in that world. You have to disbelieve your current beliefs in order to like get there. So I'm gonna look at this good here Google image. What? Honestly, the Wikipedia image is probably the best image we're gonna have. Or I don't even think that's spelled right. Did I spell it right? No, I didn't. I did not spell it right. That's how you spell it. Okay. Oh my god. I'm feeling... I think I might need to stop here. I can feel myself getting tired. Like... I don't know why, but... Okay, so... I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I can feel myself fatiguing a lot right now. So... I'm gonna finish this hair section. So that leaves us... with... We need to find one more hair, and then we need to find a boss hair, and then... we will look at all of these. Okay, here's what I'll do. Before the stream next week, so I will make an action item for myself to do, is to look at frogs, toads, and things, and then I can decide. I'm gonna think what I can do is I can determine which ones I want to use beforehand, and then I can narrow it down on stream. I think that's the best option going forward, because we'll breeze through this, and then we can get, I think, to this part, and then also this part. So let us finish our hare section here. So this is going to be the 4th enemy in this area, which will be meeny, miny, mo. Cape hare. I want an interesting one. White-tailed jackrabbit? Where's this found? Where are you found? It could probably be found in a forest. Where do you live, habitat? It is found in plains and prairie and alpine meadows with scattering. No, maybe not. I know I just talked about suspension of disbelief, but I don't know. Oh yeah. Indian high-end Ethiopian hair. Some very specifically named hares. Man, a lot of these hares seem to live in like open spaces. European hare. Where do you live? Oh, taxonomy. Dark red, native, red introduced. Wow. Interesting. Habitat. Open fields. Do hares just live in open fields? Like, know what's going on here? Whatever, we'll use the European hare. Sure. Copy image. Least concern conversation. Conservation status. I guess that means there's a lot of them. European hare. 5. We'll have to come up with a name for one of these. Who do I want to be my boss? My button? No. Is there like an interesting version of that's not a good image. Honestly, there's like very minute. Oops, did not mean to click on VTube Studio. The problems of having 3 screens. Let's go with Cottontail for our final boss. Cottontail rabbit. It's not a hare, but it's close enough. Cottontail rabbit will be our boss. No, cotton. I mean, it's only fitting. It's like Cottontail rabbit, not rabbit. Isn't this a game? Rabbits or something? What do we want for your name? Sir Charles, the Cottontail rabbit? I don't know. Sure. Until I decide to change it, you are Sir Charles. Charles the rabbit. Cool. So, with that ado, I think we made some decent progress. Not as much as I would like to make, but more than enough that I can, I have an idea and direction where I want to go. It's very interesting. I guess we're gonna have to figure out how to do. I guess that's a problem for when we get there, is how are we gonna do the art. for all of these different, they're just, I don't know, it'd be difficult to determine how you can do the art. I mean, you'd have to like identify certain parts, but whatever, that's a problem for a future Judgmental Cat to figure out when we get there, and that's not anytime soon, like any. So next time I'll have stuff prepared and we can breeze through acts 3 and 4. Honestly, it was a lot of fun. I liked learning about birds, and honestly, I think I might go through this because I have an idea that'll go with all of these quote-unquote characters. Just an idea that I have. Okay, so next time we'll go through these. Man, how to not finish a stream. Keep repeating the same thing you're saying over and over and over again. Right, we'll go over these, and then we will speed through. I guess we won't speed through. We'll think about possible cutscenes and things. I think, yeah, this is about cutscenes, which I think I wanna have. Maybe I would like to think about this. This we'll definitely talk about because we got to think about replayability here. Because I mean, obviously there's some replayability with the multiplayer if I was to implement that, but what will be the reason for you to play single player first in the first part? Would you play it again? Would you make it harder? You know, there's a bunch of different questions we can ask ourselves. But with that, I leave you. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow for Risk of Rain 2 at 6:30 Eastern time. We'll be doing, I think I'm gonna do some engineer, or try and do some engineer gameplay. All right, see you around.